Here we go. YouTube, hello, welcome back. We're gonna keep playing some more Psychonauts. Hopefully I am not almost late to work today, but we're in the that's why we're in the middle of a level, because I didn't realize where we were. Oh goodness. But yeah, I mean, that's been exclusives forever, you know, like, man, the game sounds louder today. Maybe my headphones are just turned up. Whee! Dancing, walking, rearranging furniture. Ooh, that does not go well with the music in the level.
The bird out of the cage.
The worlds collide.
As far as I can tell, the worst people at the exclusive being unfair, but also worship are the diehard fans. Exactly. Someone tell me if the music in this seems too loud. I think it might be just because we were listening to low music a minute ago. I'm gonna turn it out a little bit. That's a little better. Yeah, let's go. First try. I missed that thingy, but oh well. Oh, here we go. We got some sensors. Oh, these freaking things. Oh yeah, I remember there's a way to deal with them that ouch, shit, hang on. Buttons. Not the right, yes, damn it. No, stop.
It is off to a good start.
I appreciate the positivity, but this enabler is not doing anybody any real good.
I still hate that little cheerleader.
Yeah, it's great though that if you set them on fire, you can
That enabler is making it impossible.
You can
to do
basically-
any damage.
tease them out of the fight. Ow. How'd you do that?
Let's see how
There we go.
sharp everybody is now.
Man, the music still seems weirdly loud to me. That being said, they're also my entertainment. Diehard fan, yeah. Console war fanboys are ridiculous. I hope that like the outgoing music isn't going to be so quiet as to ruin it for you guys. But like I feel like I can barely hear Raz over the music. Why won't you focus on the bad guy, Raz? There you go. Ow. That's doing almost nothing. All right, there we go. There we are.
This fish market is clean. For a fish market, I mean. But just dirty enough to have some juicy evidence, I'll bet.
You tell him, Raz. Hang on. I want to try to get
Now,
that
if
there.
I remember, we are looking for evidence for a personality of Cassie.
Yeah, basically Cassie, if you weren't here last time, we found Cassie and we basically have to help her different personalities deal with the overbearing one.
Yeah. Because you have one hanging out with you already, I think.
Yeah.
And you met her personality where she had to flee her job.
Yeah, her
For her to
counterfeiter.
leave, she needs dirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, but why would anybody want to buy rotten fish?
Listen, all the fish in this market is rotten. I'm the only one telling you the truth.
Fair enough. Hey, what's a panda bear doing in a fish market?
Buying fish just like everybody else.
I love them.
No.
Dated with a girl with different personalities and it only made me think one question. Oh no. I don't like where
Oh,
this is
boy.
going.
Hi, I'd like some carp.
Don't have any.
What's that on your back?
Plastic samples. I'm just doing test marketing. Tell me, how likely are you to buy carp in the next 10 days?
Oh,
Somewhat likely.
Thank you for taking our survey. You've automatically been added to our mailing list.
Oh, great. I've got to get some.
that's where I
dirt
figured that's where that was going.
He's now gonna get spam mail.
If you're with someone who has legitimate DID, dissociative identity disorder, where they have, you know, actual different personalities, I wouldn't say that you would probably have to refer to that person and their personalities to answer that question. How do you
Yeah, it's
get up
hard to
there?
say. Which is also, I don't know, that stuff always makes me think of how crazy like the human body is.
Yeah.
I feel like for the most part, the human body has like absolutely no business being as freaking crazy as
Yeah.
it is.
Aha! This looks like evidence of something.
Because I always want someone who's like into like the biology and all that to like explain to me why certain things like are connected that feel like they shouldn't be.
Yeah. How do you get up there? Oh. There we go.
Oh. My autism really enjoys the sounds in this level.
Yeah.
Just one more piece of
The
evidence
different
to
paper
find.
sounds and stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of get it.
It got those good wrestles.
Is that one more piece of evidence to find? He said we've done. Ugh, I hear the sound of the ink on the pen though. That's. We done that. We went. I remember going up there. I think we got that one. I could have swore we went this way too. What do we have left? You know what? Screw you, unsnore and slacks. You're Jake. And now I'm just a nerd. Oh no, they found me out.
Oh no.
Did you know that there's a guaranteed shiny Munchlax in the new Pokemon DLC? Because I learned that on TikTok this morning.
Oh?
I was like, looks like I'm gonna have to go buy the DLC.
Gonna have to get a fancy little man?
You have to do like a mini game that they're like, you might want to get people to be playing with you online because it's really hard to do on your own. And I was like, I have people for this. The DLC's pretty good. No, it's funny. Someone else that was in here the other day said it wasn't worth the money. Oh, now we got Paper Man. Now we can come in here. That's what's. Oh, that's fire. Oh God, I made a mistake. Okay, never mind. Could you imagine if that actually had an effect?
Oh my god, you just completely destroy the evidence needed. Soft lock yourself.
Thank you, little buddy. Take the nerd apart. That's not happening.
Oh dear.
I tell you what. If we get to 50 subs in the subathon this month, I will ask Cam to draw me as a Gardevoir instead, because that's how confident I am that that's not gonna happen.
But it goes really, really well. Make him a low putty.
Oh no! I got the low putty Batman. There's nothing against it, Batman. No, Joker. No.
Time to gather evidence.
You've seen
There's
that,
no
right?
laws.
Yeah, there's no laws against it, Batman. There's no laws against the Pokemon. I meant Dust Noir, but okay. That's just what would happen if I died, because Dust Noir is just a big ghost, like a big ghosty man. And also, you said Nerd Noir, which is, I guess neither of them end with start with that N sound, so I don't know. I just went, hey, look, Evolve. 13 days till you see the boys. Awesome. Oh, we're going the wrong way. There we go. Mind Swarm. He's Jake. Jake was spherical. Oh, rip,
Batman.
rip.
Look what I have.
Oh no.
There's no laws against the Pokemon Batman.
So it looks like they've left out gifts for Helmet when they thought he was dead, and one of them is just a hot dog, and like, he's me for real. Hey, dude, we left a chili dog at your graveside. They're still telling me I have to crash in the only girl in the friend group's room though. Well, I mean, if she and you are okay with it and like, you know, comfortable, sure, but otherwise you might have to, you know, to get your own room. Are you and the boys going to look for beans at 3 a.m.? So what, she felt left out after everybody got, yeah, so she just kind of went out in the woods.
Yeah, probably just insecurities. Didn't
Yeah,
know,
where to
didn't
fit
know what
in.
personality she needed to be.
Yeah. If I understand masking at all, that's a common thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
when you don't know where you're supposed to fit in, so you just, I'm fine with it, and it's my old college. It's at my old college, and she has a massive crush on me.
I've got to get some good dirt.
Okay.
I never stayed in a dorm at my old college.
I've
Thank
never,
goodness.
yeah, I've never been. I never went to like a I almost said legitimate, but I don't. Community college is legitimate. My degree is just as good as anyone else's.
You just didn't get like the full college experience.
Yeah.
Of like, in your own puke.
Let's see enough anime to know where this is going. Oh, you're talking about how the hell am I supposed to make this jump?
Do
There we go.
you like keep bouncing up high? Oh, there
You
you
just
go.
have to, yeah, you just have to stop trying to use the walls and just do it. Oh, hang on.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
And the employer weed, anime, booze, and lots of order food and horror movies. Ow.
I think if like every like silly campy horror movie where it really just starts off like they were college kids
Yeah.
in a place they really shouldn't be.
And Limbo was in the Psychonaut verse. We're in a book, not a dark world. Excuse me. Pardon me. Cosines and whatnot.
I don't remember reading Rainbow being like this.
Now this looks incriminating. I think that's all the evidence Cassie needs.
I was in the redneck group that got us into dumb stuff.
I got all the evidence I need. Better
All
bring
right,
it back to
let's go
Cassie.
find Cassie.
It's
Tivla.
like one of those, which friend yours? The red.
My redneck roots come out every once in a while. I try to bury them deep inside. But sometimes I just gotta say y'all.
Sometimes you just hear a certain song and the honky tonk just
Yeah.
comes on out.
Yeah, they were all introduced. I mean, the best group. Is this where we need to go now?
Must steal that by.
That's all the evidence we could get. Think it's enough?
Let me be the judge of that.
Oh no, Snake Cop.
Oh, yeah. This is some hot dirt right here.
Weird.
We'll
Just
be able
pictures
to
of feet.
blackmail her with
It's just a picture of a banana.
Blackmail? I thought you were going to arrest her.
What? How's she gonna make the money she needs to pay us from jail?
But if she's not locked up and she finds out I was the one who sent her up the river.
Hey, don't worry. We'll, protect you or something.
Let's beat it. This was a bust.
What?
Huh.
What?
It's a bust.
Ew. Not a chapter of which I am particularly proud.
Hey, she was forced into the outlaw life.
Not that part. I just meant nobody likes a snitch. There you are, all safe and sound again. Thank you, young man. You were a little loud for my liking, but you got the job done.
And now you'll help me with those bees?
Oh, are you scared of bees? Well, I know of one place where you'll feel completely safe.
Oh god.
Hey! Put me down!
Wishes you.
Of all the double-crossing...
Can't we just scoot out of there?
This
Like,
was all part of the plan.
It was?
he's
Yep.
hyped to see Country
And I
Bumpkins.
thought I was the tricky one. Oh my, we've come to a bad place. No, it's perfect.
My friend
How
group.
is it
So me and
perfect?
one other guy. A bunch of girls. I would
place is
go to a tournament.
perfect.
Does this say something about us?
When we're all together. Well, I haven't seen you in a while. We should never have let her split us up. When we're together, nothing is impossible. Well, that tears it. I hate to damage a book, of course. But that last line was too corny, even for a motivational speaker. We're not going to let you control us anymore. Oh, and which one of you thinks you should be in charge? None of you could stop Maligula. None of you could protect your friends. I am the real Cassiopeia.
At least we're free.
And I'll show you how we fight off a foreign invader.
She's becoming Venom. Oh god. We are Cassiopeia. Oh.
Get ready for the shushing of your life.
God, this looks so cool.
The
I don't
librarian.
super love this character, but like this boss look.
Yeah. Oh, hang on, just 1 second. Mrs. Nerdlax is on break. Oh no, she became origami. We are flammable.
Use your whole brain, what my swarm would say about this situation is... I'm going to take care of this one first. Looks like the leader.
Hang on, I think I need my fire.
They do as they please. If they don't like you, fall to your knees.
Send your thoughts.
Get back over here.
You killed them because you were jealous.
Just bring your ass back over here, boy.
Ow.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the bees.
Not the bees.
Try throwing this pen, Raz. I bet that will cheese her off at least.
I don't know how to put it any more plainly, but...
Don't give in to that.
Librarians don't actually go shush.
Ugh, I feel like you just got like sprayed with so much
She
spit
never
too.
was a real librarian in life. Well, I was never a teacher either.
And not much of a writer, if you ask.
Oh.
I feel a little dog-eared.
Oh,
There's
Raz,
one.
Get that gate open so I can work on her from the inside.
Gross.
We need to make that version of us for all of us. It's the only way to win.
I'll use her as rolling papers. Jesus.
That's my cue. Let me in there. I'll see if I can write a better ending to this story.
Boo.
What's going on? Who's in here?
Hello, Cassie.
Oh god.
You? The self-righteous little writer? What are you doing in here?
We writers are most effective when we get inside someone's head.
The puns.
Oh, not this again!
It hurts.
What we need here is a little positivity.
It just gets really dark as she tries to like remove her out of herself.
In words made famous by the award Wizard called for, and you shall pay for it. Ow!
Can I grab the bee as it's flying in? Let's see here. Nope. I can throw a book at her though.
Let's have no more you know respect for private property. Go through that. If you was uncool, isn't it nice to have
Ow.
a clean room? You know, library is a quiet place. Have you no respect for private property? No, of course you don't. I should have warned you. I had a lot of garlic at lunch.
Ooh, right to the dome.
To take a quick break. Make some
Brian.
My turn, Raz. Get that gate open so I
I
can
know
teach
she's
her a
paper, but it
lesson.
would hurt so much to just like straight jaw land.
Oh yeah.
Where am I? Here I go!
Here I go.
It's just him slow running across the entire thing.
Yeah.
Is in session.
I'm not asleep, you're asleep.
When my students fall asleep in class, they get sent to the
No, she's a
principal's
Steven
office.
Universe character.
Oh no, not you.
That's right. Now it's 2-on-1.
Oh.
Hey, don't forget to
Oh
count
my.
me.
Oops. Died. Oh, I need to pause. Oh no.
Hey, where's my
Wrong
PR
button.
department?
There we go. Okay. It's time to. It's the morning ritual of time to put on the fat guy hoodie because I got cold.
Ugh,
I take the headphones off for a
that'd be a
second.
toasty nerdlac.
Dancing, walking, rearranging furniture. Babs is shopping. I let the bird out of the cage.
Getting snuggly warm. Everybody
we
excited
go.
about winter coming.
Yeah.
Well, over
I'm.
here
Oh, good. Sorry.
we get snow, so it's like
We get snow here too.
Probably
Probably not as
different
bad,
side.
but.
yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. Let's keep going.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, hang on. I need my fire again.
Don't shut your thoughts up in the hive. Let them swarm.
Whoop.
Proper one in the kisser, kid.
Sorry,
Pow right in the kisser.
from your attacks. It's what I am all about.
Please, they do as they please. If they
Yeah,
don't
over
like
here, we're starting to like plan out to go and cut down trees.
Oh yeah.
Split them. Still got all stuff we need for the fire.
Little creature. Let's have no more throwing things.
Oh, that reminds me, I need
In
to
a
go get
library?
a new heating lamp for my chicken.
Oh yeah.
I dropped one of these on my foot.
I got
Didn't you-
a toasty warm chicken.
Didn't you get a recently get a new chicken or a chicken that you had to like? It was like a rescue almost.
Yeah, that one took the long sleep. Just one of those things of like, I'm still pretty sure that someone
I need not
like went to the fair
Oh
and let
yeah.
their kid get a chicken because, you know,
on the run.
they thought that it would be a fun toy and then didn't actually take care of it well enough.
Yeah.
And when they're babies, they're so sensitive to so much crap if you don't feed them right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta summon our little buddy.
Away, little paper man.
My spooky season guy.
It would be so funny if you could just like endlessly kill him across goo, or he would just get stuck.
Okay, time for the money maker.
Which is not to be mistaken for the money shot.
Oh god, Ham, come on.
No. Something's not right.
In fact,
Oh, now she's the spider.
stinks.
You handle all 3 of you at once.
That's
Oh
kind of
my.
the point. Ready, gals? I'm ready. Together now.
The paper is making me act up. Goodness.
Back into the ooze.
I can't believe I failed. Again. I guess I'm not the real Cassie. Yes, you are. And so am I. Me too. Mostly when we need
Goodness.
money. Hey, I'm pretty good in a fight. You might have noticed.
I like her ruler earrings.
Yeah, they're pretty great. Also, I imagine they would be really annoying in practice.
Depends on how heavy
turn
they
your
are.
head, you smack yourself in the face.
Hi. Are you the real Cassie?
Not sure. But I'm
Miss
sure
Frizzle
she's
would
in here
approve.
somewhere. Now then, did you say something about my bees?
Not the bees. Oh my goodness.
You take her in there and she just starts eating them.
Oh god.
Oh my. They really aren't behaving, are they?
Hang on, I'm gonna go kill myself now.
I'm
In
all right
game.
with puns, I promise.
Think you can do something about them?
I'll try, but I feel like I've lost a little control of them. Oh, how I wish my old partner were here.
Oh, you mean Compton?
I think they just need a nap.
Oh, Bully!
Short King.
How did you know I needed you?
A little bird told
Dancing, walking, rearranging furniture.
Just really trying to talk, sing all over them cutscenes, homies.
I let the bird out of the cage.
me. Oh, sorry, I should say 3 little bees.
Well then, think we can get this swarm to stand down?
I do. Bedtime for bees.
They just burn them.
My god, I think of the fucking horrible picture that was, it was a bowl of cereal, but instead of
So,
cereal, it was
how's
just full of
production?
bees.
Oh god.
Jars of honey and no one to
Welcome to
give it
Applebee's. You want the
Come on.
apples or the bees? The bees? He ordered the bees! Well, who knows what you'll find inside Nona's mind. Be sure you're ready before activating the astrolabe. Oh, we might actually be done then. Like, we could go do other stuff. We never... I want to finish the, some of the side stuff. Like, where is it? The scavenger hunt? Yeah. Alright. I gotta remember where all this stuff is. I can't remember what we get for it, but I want to do it. Hang on.
I feel like you get like more power, and that's always useful before you go into like the final boss fight.
Let's see here. The first one we're missing is the astronaut ice cream. Do we have the day-old sushi? We must. There it is. And then next is the enemy surveillance device, which is this. Okay. Let's go get that. Can I eat the Viking crown? Thank goodness. That gift from Monster House where someone, the dude just runs up and eats the thing.
Pins for that special projection in your life.
I always wonder if movies like that are proud of
Oh, like how
films that get
memed
snipped.
they are.
Yeah, because it's just like
Yeah.
such a quick moment too. Like it's just like the dude runs back, grabs a candy, and then like eats it in their face.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, I imagine that guy is possibly like a soft cameo to someone that had, you know, some part in the film. But the fact that that is like mostly all that that film is
I want
remembered for.
a beholder fight in Psychonauts. That might be interesting. It's like an enemy with a bunch of eyes. You know not how tempted I am to take the glass cannon. Do we want rainbow punches? Do we want our punches to be powered by the power of gay?
It is the strongest power.
For the gays, let's do it.
Careful how you use that one, Sonny.
All right, now let's go see what we can do with our pins.
Thanks for visiting the
Get good.
automatic.
Wrong button again. Just back to back wrong buttons. Let's go. All right,
I
so
still feel like there should be some like that guy being like, "What are you doing in the secret area, Raz? What the fuck?"
let's go. For the gays, let's do it. All right, where's the there's got to be like a hatch around here, right? Fast travel in and out of here.
Probably, like just outside.
Gets rainbow punches. Be careful with that, Sonny. What do you mean by that? Yeah, it's probably on one side or the other, right? Like,
It'll make you run all the way back.
I don't think they would. I'm probably missing it. Do the rainbow punches inflict LSD on people?
This place is still so cool.
It's very, very well designed.
When all the people are like, "We used to hang out here and do like mind-breaking drugs," it's like, me too. Sharing is caring.
I bet there's a scavenger item in here. Feels like something they would put in there.
It's not. You just go in and get trapped.
Forever. Oh no, it's a psychor. Okay.
This must be the first ever psycho-isolation.
It closes and then you're just stuck in psycho-isolation.
Forever. Yeah. A psychor beholder. Hey, I'm gonna set some stuff on fire around here. Hope you don't mind. Oh, wrong thing.
Is he your first? I used to love making.
Come on, Cassie. Oh, really? Okay, these are just little beaver huts, I guess, since I can't burn them down.
You can't destroy their homes.
I was just trying to make a way to go up. A Cyclops? That's pretty good.
Jake destroys beaver homes. More news at 11.
I thought that was a yawn at first. And but instead I think they're down there canoodling.
Oh no! Canoodlers!
Guys, please, I'm a child. Wait for me to leave the area at least. Before you get all freaky. Breaking news, giant nerdy bear thing. Tries to burn down uncontrollable forest.
Oh my god, you are the thing that the one Russian kid was talking about. You know, the giant naked bear.
Oh yeah. Please immediately come back.
Giant bear.
Where is the hatch in this area? Game. Oh, found it, I think. Yep, there it is. Walked right past it earlier. Wait, you can't use it? Oh,
Get
yeah, you
wrecked.
can. You just got to be on the ground. Oh,
Without Ford's help, I might not be able to get back.
crap. They're like, haha, you know that point of no return? You can't go finish everything. Snorlax is Snorlax. Snorlax is not a man bear pig. Come on, guys.
I mean, he's a Snorlax, but not really.
I mean, like Snorlaxes aren't really. I don't think they're bears. Let me make sure I got all the scavenger stuff around here at least, because it bugs me that I can't get any of them.
I don't know. I don't feel like it would like hard lock you in such a way, but
Well, we're stuck until we finish the game now, I guess.
stinky.
Yeah, because it won't. I tried to leave the area and he was like, you know, I won't be able to come back. You found out what Snorlax is based on?
Okay, I have a feeling I'm about to get into some heavy business. Am I sure I'm ready for this?
Am I sure I'm ready for this? I can't leave and go
Maybe
and
I
do
should make
anything
sure I'm really
else.
prepared first.
We could buy Psypops and stuff. And listen to Jamie for once.
For that special projection in your life.
Hang on. Wait, how do I top up on Psypops and stuff? Oh, there they are.
Unlike Dream Fluffs, you gotta remember to use these, okay? Tell me if that works. I mean, tell me how you like it. Ooh, I should get some of those. I hope you never need it, but I'm glad you bought it.
Oh, we can buy one more core too, I think. Based on a person named Koji Nishino. Oh, interesting.
Let's combine that Psycore with your card so you can rank up.
I did find out that Grimace is a lemming.
What? I thought he was a taste bud.
Come back
They can
anytime.
claim that. So there was like a whole scandal when it came to McDonald's. There was a show, it was like something McPuffin stuff.
HR Puffin stuff.
It was like, yeah, that was really, really popular, and
Yeah.
McDonald's actually got
Just
caught up in
kind
a
of,
lawsuit.
yeah, it's kind of because they kind of just ripped him off for like Mayor McCheese and whatnot. Yeah.
Well, they were, people would leave working there, and McDonald's would like hunt them down and
Oh my
get them to
goodness.
work for them.
Jesus.
And so, like, a ton of their like whole like character build is all just a ripoff from that show.
Amazing.
And so
I
there's
have a
there's
feeling
a
I'm about to get into some heavy business.
two little
Am I
officers
sure I'm ready
that
for
look
this?
almost exactly like Grimace. and
Oh
their
yeah.
lemmings.
I'm
That's
ready
interesting.
for whatever might happen.
He just explodes.
I got these turn people into purple people eaters. It's like FNAF.
Took you long enough.
It still works.
Of course it still works. Otto over-engineers everything.
Cruller, I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said about me.
Otto, you're looking well fed.
Ford, you...
Otto, you're fat.
You're old.
I was like,
Well,
Lord, you just call me
some things are
fucking
clear to me
fat,
now
you
that wonderful.
asshole.
Maybe now you can go back into the tunnel. Maybe.
Ought to be done.
I say they're done canoodling.
Yeah.
Ford, is it really you?
They went off and got their quickie done in the woods.
Compton.
And Bob.
His hat.
I'm happy to see all of you again.
What's Nick from the mailroom doing here?
That's actually Helmet Fullbear's brain in Nick's body.
I do
Okay.
love making a grand entrance.
Sounds like Full Bear.
He's in there, all right. But Where
They
have
lick
you
them. It
been?
tastes like full
Oh,
bear
God.
too.
Know that.
I've missed you so much, Big Bear.
I never thought I'd see everybody together again.
Well, almost everybody.
I wonder if this counts as cheating. Well, maps. Well, here I don't know if he can hear us because we're in a
Remember this place?
ad break. Yeah.
We used to sneak in here and fool around on the beanbags, remember?
Or-
Kills her, snaps her neck. I'm like, why are we hugging this old woman?
Everybody ready?
Okay, Raz, you literally like fixed everybody else's problems. Time to fix your grandma, not grandma's.
Now, this hunk of junk was made by Auto Mentalis. So, there's no telling what might happen.
Oh, what can I say? I was underfunded back then.
But if everything goes well, we might be able to have our dear friend Lucretia back in the circle. For good.
All right, everyone, puff, puff,
Ready?
and then pass.
Pass.
Me too, kid.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
The comment, you wonder if it counts as cheating. It doesn't, because they don't kiss. When you reunite them, Helmet's like, you know, want to be right. I'd be using borrowed lips, which I thought was very, very clever of them to be like, hey, in a year when Wonder Woman 1984 comes out and they do this entire storyline very badly. Oh God, I forgot about the fleas.
It is my great pleasure to present to you the
Why does it keep ending in a circus?
Defiant, ironically named Aquato Family Circus. Augustus, Donatella, Dion, Daisy, Rasputin, Murtaugh,
Wow.
Baby Creepy. And the most important member of the family, one who's been here the whole
time.
Nona Aquato, right where she belongs, in the heart of her family.
What is this? It's a mental construct I made for Lucy to convince her that she was.
This
your
final boss is a joke.
She lived with you. Come on, it's time to get her out of here.
I don't think I feel like a boss should be a good video game boss puts everything you've learned to the test, and I don't think you have to have good bosses to have a good game, you know, like.
What did you step in?
I don't know. It looks like a puddle of goo.
Oh,
Ew.
With a mask of me in it.
Ugh, put it up to your face.
Just standing here a second ago.
Ah, here he is.
Oh, well, come on, Raz. It's showtime.
You better play along with this, Raz. We don't want to upset the construct until we have control of the situation. I'll work on Nona.
And by work on Nona.
oh yay! I forgot about this.
There he goes. Oh, no. You must focus.
Shut up, flea mom.
You're doing it wrong. Come on.
Shut up, flea Dion.
There you go. You almost had it.
Hang on, I want to get these things. This game gives James and the Giant Peach vibes a little bit. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, that was sick. Oh, pokey.
Can Donatella balance her duties as a mother with the demands of the circus? Join her at the Razorback Arena and witness this incredible balancing act in person.
The struggle. Struggle.
No.
Just levitates yourself up there.
About time. Now, up on the platform.
Crush is another family member, so you have to pretend to be both.
Don't keep the audience waiting.
It is me, your mother.
It's me, your mom. I made you cookies and I love you.
Fuck me.
It does not help that, like...
What's funny is I think 90% of it is me.
Fast as you can go.
Well, you haven't played it for a second.
Yeah,
So that makes
especially
you, like...
the bowling ball level, which is clearly aping. But hey, remember when you had to ride the giant ball? Do it again. What if I could not? That'd be cool. No fear!
So like now do it 10 more times.
Raz dance song.
Finally. Oh, good boy. Oh. Well, it's something I don't need to worry about anymore.
Okay, hang on, my phone went off. Oh, it's just other streamers going live. It'd be cool if... Oh, hey, Ford, what's up? It'd be cool if the game was, or if Twitch was like, hey, we know you're live, so we're not gonna like alert you that other people are live and distract you. Instead, it's like, nah. Know that everyone is live. Push notifications if you have them on for everyone. Oh, hang on. I didn't see this over here.
Well, probably some of it, so it's just like, oh yeah, if you were planning on like streaming with somebody or
yeah.
you could wait someone else.
One will live, one will die. Maybe. Who knows? Only one way to find out.
That hat though.
Hers? Oh, no, you mean that? The crown? A crown of Grulovia? Yeah. Oh yeah, and then she killed her sister and was like really sad about it. All right, let's keep exploring. Why do we have salt shakers?
James and the Giant Peach is one of those films that I'm surprised they haven't tried to remake at this point.
I'm glad they haven't though.
And your spirit.
But yeah, it's kind of surprising.
Well, because they keep trying to like redo every classic except for like what we want.
Yeah. There you go. I didn't kill Dad. I can't wait 2 weeks to see the boys.
You're my favorite son.
Man, as someone who recently had to sit through something they really wanted to wait, they didn't want to wait for, and struggling because ADHD. All I can say is, good luck, and I feel for you. I wonder who would win. Oh no, between who? A Psychonaut or a Mind Flayer? My turn to throw knives at Dad.
Not the most functional family. But at least.
Yeah, that's always one of the worst things when you're excited about something. And your ADHD is like, yeah, but I need it now.
It should be illegal for children to work in the circus. Because they're just so cute. They steal the show. Come watch Queepy Aquato perform feats of strength in the carousel area and see what I mean.
Yeah, no, everyone at least like around my age is still waiting for them to make Treasure Planet a live action. If they're gonna waste their time and do it, then at least do a film that we felt was like super underappreciated.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to be doing my weightlifting.
I don't want to get on that.
Control merry-go-round.
That's not what I wanted.
We're gonna die.
I mean, it is on fire and slowed now, so. Oh, like, what am I supposed to do? But I remember now. Hang on.
Just hop on it.
After going through my fourth new A+, I'm tempted to go back to the ship full of kids just to see if they are indeed kids on board in Starfield. I mean, it's worth figuring out, I guess. Science! It blows up a school bus full of children. In game.
In Minecraft. In Minecraft.
No, I will show you my little secret. Come with me to the high dive.
Have you ever thought something so cursed that you can't put it into the world? I'm gonna mute to where only Ham can hear it because I want you guys to try to figure out what I said.
Oh dear. Oh my god.
Ah, shit. Should I come on board? Oh shit. Yeah, basically that's the joke, but the wording was a nightmare.
Well, because then it always just boils down
fuck.
to like old people canoodling.
Yeah.
And you're like, good for you, but also I don't want to know any of the details.
What he said is Battle of the Wrinkles. What I said was, oh god. She invited him to the high dive because soon he's gonna be drowning in pussy.
I'll take this nugget.
Ford could get it.
So what's the secret?
It's at the top of the
Not Raz. She was inviting Ford. No, hang on. What?
I've been on a high dive in the Aquato family circus for years. You know.
Oh goodness.
You know, the more I think about that curse, the more I think it's a lot of Gravolsknuk. Now get up there.
We're gonna help Nona figure out her fucking brain problems, and then her and Ford are gonna disappear for like 2 weeks.
And they're gonna
Retreat, commit attack Serato. I was gonna say that. Oh shit! Anyone else just see what Kermit? No wonder you can't wait 2 weeks, homie. Goddamn.
Nona! Oh no!
No!
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
I'm locked into it now.
What am I doing?
Very Invader Zim.
I hope that's tea.
I said hot pink. I mean, okay. So you're basic. Got it.
Our circus didn't have a quilting area.
You're offered all the colors of the rainbow, and you picked the one that they definitely have.
I created that two-bit flea
like a
circus to
coward.
inclusive forget who she was.
I'm just busting your balls.
It looks like she escaped.
Come on, Crawly, Stinky Dam is over this way.
There she goes. She's gonna
She's
suck
taking him
the soul
away.
out of that man now.
Yep.
Here's the steamer.
No, not Snorlax Green. That's a nightmare. Why would you say that?
It's the new line of Nerdlax wears
That's
is the Nerdlax
that's
green
the
lingerie
that's the
set.
merch opportunity I never considered. Nerdlax themed lingerie. Are you kidding me? While Luigi's in Psycho, because he went why? Not clickbait. Hashtag not clickbait.
Rez from Psychonauts calls me at 3 a.m.
Oh God.
Tells me at 3 a.m. I am transforming into Ford Crumbler.
Oh God. Nona's call for help.
Oh, I
Nona,
forgot.
yeah, Nona sent him to the camp. She showed him that, yeah. She said something about tall leather boots. Oh, in hot pink together? That's such a fucking nightmare. If she said something about boots, you tell her to pick whatever color goes with the fucking boots, my dude.
You see, I, a person of class, always prefer something with a little bit of champagne.
Yeah, there you go.
What's this?
It's Lucy and
Hot pink and fluorescent yellow.
Must be one of the first real memories she formed after the astrolabe procedure. Your father was put into an orphanage after his parents were drowned. I locked Maligula away deep in Lucy's mind to make
You act like
Lucy
this happens a
herself
lot.
again. But then I got your father out of that
Fair.
orphanage. Buried some of his more.
He's just like, I didn't think I'd get this far. And just starts throwing out the first answers he gets. I understand that one.
And brought him to her.
Why?
Well, they were both all alone in the world. The only family the other had left.
My sweet little guy.
Us nerds don't get this lucky.
Let's keep moving.
Wait!
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about, bro. This nerd's been basically married for 15 years. Heard a weird sound back here. Hang on.
Jake's married and my ex is a big tittied goth girlfriend. Together we are winning.
Oh shit, hang on. I need to do mental connection. Goodness. This nerd's been cheated on 9 times by 9 different girls. I'm not a nice person, Ham.
My thought was also like maybe one more and you'd collect the entire set.
I was gonna say once, that's awful. Twice, that's even worse. 3 times, goddamn. But like by the 4th one, I think you're just picking the wrong girls, my dude. Like 9?
Trying to pull a Scott Pilgrim.
Well, even Ramona only had 9 different or 7 evil exes. Shit. It's funny. Recently, people have been going back and talking about how, like, man, I don't know why people like that movie so much. Scott is not a hero, and it's like that's the whole point of the movie.
Yeah.
The whole story is like he is not a good person, and he gets some fucking growth by the end, and that's like the whole point of it.
It's actually kind of funny because so when I first watched Scott Pilgrim, I was like, I don't know, mid-20s, and I was just having the thing where I'm like, man, it is actually like more easy for me to understand why everyone was like, why are you dating an 18-year-old? Like,
yeah,
kind of creepy as you being like in your early 20s, and he's like, well, what does it matter? Blah 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 blah. But everyone, it seems like now as a collective has been like, hey, you know, fellow millennials, I haven't had an urge to like date someone who's 18.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if that's just like an older generation thing. Because I'm like, I would be super uncomfortable being with someone who's like 4 years younger than me.
And that age gap like closes or it widens a little bit as you get older. Because like when you're 30 and someone's like 26, it's a little weird, but not as bad. And then when like you're 35 and someone's 31, it's like, oh, that's not a big difference. And then when you're like,
yeah, like I would date someone much older if we had enough stuff in common.
one of the 9 was the pastor's daughter. Bro, have you not heard nothing about them religious girls? I should clarify. I do know that a lot of like religious people are, you know, they're perfectly kind and stuff. My best friend's sister is like a saint. Like she is just like the best person I know. That's, man, I don't want to talk about what I was. Yeah, we're gonna change the subject though, because
I do have a really bad one if we're talking about pastor's daughters.
Oh yeah. She's not a pastor's daughter, but like their family is very religious, but they also like don't make it
This would be a
like other people's
if I didn't know everybody
problem, you know.
astrolabe hypnosis.
Yeah.
I never used the astrolabe on the rest of the family. These are real memories Lucy made for herself after I was gone.
Tell us your pastor's daughter story.
Family, excellent balance, very
So,
flexible.
you know, I live in a pretty small town.
Yeah.
You know, just in general, so word spreads fast. There was a whole scandal that went on where a gentleman that we know starts dating this pastor's daughter, and they get caught with her giving him the sloppy toppy.
Oh goodness.
In the big freezer at his work.
Oh Jesus.
So he loses his job.
Of course.
And then she's so embarrassed that she starts changing up the vibe of apparently how their relationship was going.
Oh really?
And then was speeding down the road and like smashed into his son. Which luckily he's fine. He's had to go for like a couple surgeries now. And then her her father had to step down, and like now they've officially just moved because it's just like everyone already
wow,
knew.
Yeah.
It's just like wow.
Goodness.
Some people just be wild and.
Yeah. Thy employer's really trying to change the subject for us.
But no, it's just funny because it really is just like everyone's preference of what they're into. I feel like has drastically changed.
Yeah.
I was even thinking about like as an artist, it must be really, really difficult as an artist nowadays.
Summer camp? You're the reason I became a psychonaut?
Well, it is even you are crazy, but you were such a nerd with those comic books.
True Psychic Tales is a graphic non-fiction periodical.
Kermit, you're going to need to be more specific, and you're also going to have to provide receipts. I just am saying, I haven't known you long enough to take everything you say as 100% true. So I mean, I'm gonna need receipts. You can send them to my DMs, and I'm not asking for like photos of someone or anything. That's like, no, I'm not asking for that. I'm just saying you gotta like show me text messages, like something.
Some part of you knew you were living a lie.
Safer work photos of the two of you together. So I gotta have proof. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know, Crowley. I get so confused.
Now I want Fruit Loops.
Usually I was happy, just so intense.
They are that one is actually true. I know that. Obey one adopted daughter, and it was more of we hooked up. Again, I'm not gonna buy it until you show me receipts.
Just when I was about to figure it out, everything would.
I can tell you guys anything, and if I don't provide proof for it, you don't have to believe me. Why are you just dumping fun facts on us?
This is it. This is where I locked up Maligula. Behind that dam. We need to unlock it.
He said a swear.
I'm sure I saw that, so I have no proof beside my word.
And direct the astrolabe to blast open a pit into the deepest part of her mind.
Why don't we just, you know...
Time for the real deal.
Maligula is a part of
He
Lucy's
said a
mind,
swear. Damn.
a primitive part that may have helped her early ancestors survive. We all have our own.
I've heard that as well.
We just know how to keep it locked up down below.
We didn't use you didn't use corn cobs. We used sponges on a stick.
If you can secure the area while I keep Lucy calm, then we should be able to unlock this dam together.
This damn what?
Cussing. Wash his mouth out with soap. Well, that's just being classy, Kermit. As an artist and seeing like other people, I feel like it has to be so damn hard when it comes to designing characters.
Yeah.
Because less and less we accept the like, why does that character look like that? They look like they're 11. And they're like, actually, they're like 3,000
yeah. That's not acceptable anymore.
Yeah. Well, because in the same stuff, so it was... What was it? No, not World of Warcraft. League? They just introduced that new character that has, like, the guillotine-style, like, cuffs that hold her
I have no idea,
yeah. There's, like, a new character that got introduced. Even though in the, like, trailer introduction of the character, she looks like she's older. Like, probably mid-20s or so, early 20s.
Yeah.
They made her splash art with, like, really, really big eyes. And, like, way more of, like, the child style.
Oh, goodness.
And so then people were having their artwork removed because they were drawing it in ways that were not...
A little too young?
Yeah. And the people were just like, why are you guys getting mad? Like, that's literally how you portrayed her.
Yeah.
It's like, either, like, fix your fucking splash art. You know, like, you need to be more conscious about how you depict your own characters nowadays. It's like, it must be so hard when it's just like everything they've probably learned that was popular like 5 years ago. Just
ooh, we're in trouble. There we go.
There's the mental energy I need. Thanks, Cypop.
Seen Del Toro's Pinocchio, and I want to really bad.
If I could just CV this thing, I could find out what's causing it.
Why can't I? There we go.
Let's see if we can get to the heart of this.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep an eye on that for a minute for me. I saw that Aston Martin popped in. But I was like, so Del Toro's Pinocchio is still a masterpiece. Hydrate. Guess what I am out of? Something to drink.
And now you perish. Yeah, it's League. Her name is Briar.
I rewatched it this morning. That's awesome.
Emotional damage.
God.
I need the person.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh my God, I forgot you got to bring all the tags to the end of this level. I know we have one of them. I don't remember what is it. Do we have the trunk?
I think I hear something. What's that suitcase tag? That's what I think.
Yep. 2 weeks. The best things in life take time, usually, you know. if it's gonna be worth it, it'll be worth waiting for.
It's a locket.
I was gonna start going like doing the Veruca, but that would involve me saying a word first.
What?
Furniture, fancies, shopping.
I was gonna do a Veruca, like a Veruca salt, but I felt like I needed to give you like pre-warning.
Don't you hate that where you're like, man, I really have a funny joke here, but like, I have to know that everyone's on board first or it'll be really upsetting.
Well, it's just like, but Daddy, I want one now.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
don't really want to just shout "Daddy" at Jake right now.
That's, I appreciate it. Like, I think I would have got the reference, but like,
it would have just been a repeat of when you start typing on the typewriter and you put in
yeah, there you go,
FA,
brother.
And then I was just like, "What are you typing?"
Oh yeah, F A. What you about to do? I can't remember what I put in now. What did I write? I can't remember.
And alone, but now I'm only one of those things. Oh, he's grown.
Damn it! I'm gonna have to go back to that and watch it now.
Don't worry, Ford. I'll be right here beside you.
The worst thing about you having to wait 2 weeks is that's 2 weeks for you to fuck this up somehow. And enjoy now thinking about that in your brain. That was the worst thing I could have done to you. I'm so sorry.
Jackpot. Bullseye.
I felt her. Maligula.
I know the identity of the mole.
That's incredible, Sasha.
Well, I had mechanical assistance, which you didn't need.
Oh my god, save it for later.
Agents?
Maligula these nuts. That made no, that doesn't really work. No, she's been busy with schoolwork. Me and her are watching Scooby-Doo on FaceTime later. Right on.
Keys.
It's okay. You're safe.
What happened? We were...
You were obviously in distress, so I pulled you out.
Don't make me mute you again.
Is that...
I told you he was up to something out here with his girlfriend.
I
Maligula.
want to suck her
Not his
so much.
girlfriend, you little snitch. I'm his girlfriend.
My God!
Oh yeah, funny story. That's not really Nick from the mailroom.
I know that, but why? Doesn't matter. I'll take it with me when I take her.
Him just being like casually in a robe is just ridiculous to me.
Talk to Lily, but first, upgrade. If we can afford one. It's 2-ply.
Lily! Raz! Listen, I've been following my dad for a while. And he's
Yeah, because it's not your dad.
weird.
I need to see what's going on inside his mind. I need to go into the Grand Head.
You're right.
I mean, if you should have the time to close. Are for squares. I get dressed to stream and no one can see me.
Wait, what?
You're not going to make me do this alone, are you?
You won't mind if we check it out.
When this becomes mindception.
Wow.
Stop telling me what you're wearing. What the fuck?
Over yourself.
Why did this come up?
What the heck?
Right. Let's split up and compare notes in a bit.
I'm not the girl that's telling you about her lingerie, brother. Keep that shit to yourself.
This is just...
Here are his outfits. That's pretty normal.
In his mind, have you ever seen my father? He never thought about his
I'm in
clothes.
khakis.
Maybe your dad was considering a change of beard?
So I've never seen this game and I'm just trying to understand it. Yeah, so quick breakdown, Kat. The Psychonauts games are I'm not Jake from State Farm. Stop it. Oh, you're the khakis reference, fair. Oh god, now I need a red shirt like outfit and people can call me Jake from State Farm. Oh goodness. So Psychonauts, it's not just Freudian slip the video game. I feel like that's a misnomer and a half. Essentially, you can the first one was about a psychic summer camp where you could train your psychic powers to one day join the Psychonauts, which are like secret agent psychics, and you can go inside the whole point of the game really is going inside the brains of people and helping them with their like mental trauma and stuff.
It's sometimes not even necessarily they have mental trauma. It's just like everyone has their own brain world,
about his family.
and
Yeah.
that tends to be some sort of video game, puzzle.
More forgetful.
Yeah.
So you have the camp where you're just kind of learning what to do, and you get like a soft introduction to it. And then this game is mostly all about jumping into people's brains and exploring their mind world.
Action adventure platformer where you do mind stuff.
I guess he's really proud of his diplomas.
Then why doesn't he hang them up in his office?
He's secretly proud?
And also your Invader Zim.
Yeah.
I don't really think of your dad as a vain man.
He's not! I'm telling you, something's not right in this stupid place!
Hang on, Lily.
I'm
Figure it
just
out.
saying.
Yeah, if you want to see, there's the first game is on my YouTube channel, and this one has been going up as well. Also, I get really shitty at the end of the first game because it goes on forever and it's really annoying.
Hey, the statue.
Careful, Raz. That's still my dad.
I think there's something under here.
Yeah, more plaster.
Whoa, Lily.
What is that body
Your dad
type?
was a really big fan of Nick from
Light bulb.
Well, most people are. Except my dad. My dad once told me he thought Nick John Smith was an obsequious little lick spittle.
Lick spittle?
That's how my dad talked. My real dad. Raz, this isn't my dad's mind.
Lily!
No shit.
Oof.
I'm just saying, I don't like super know you, Jake, but I feel like I would pin it
Like pretty quickly, yeah.
If it's not your dad,
if you start like acting
whose
different.
mind is it?
Right, yeah.
Nick's brain is missing.
He's definitely light bulb shaped.
Nick?
Make way, common folk. Make room for Zazarovich Crystal Malik, future Tsar of Grolovia.
His name is Zazarovich.
Yep.
And he's a czar.
Well,
That's like being
I think that
King
was
Kingaly.
I don't think his name was Zarovich, was it?
Nick is the Zazarovich?
Zazarovich is just his title. My boy built like a pear.
The missing heir to the throne of
Or a
Grolovia.
garlic. Notice he's not shaped weird now that he's in the other clothes.
After Maligula destroyed the capital. Why is
The
his
pear's on
brain
his head
in your
now.
dad's body?
And where is my father's real brain? Come on, let's make him talk. Come on, he's getting away. Move aside.
Hey, no cut.
Help! This person's cutting in line.
What line?
Hi, can we get on the ride, please?
Did you two cut in line?
No.
We're VIPs.
Oh, does that stand for vertically impaired preteens?
Fucking owned.
Oh, come on! This is an emergency!
It's for your own safety. Come back when you're older.
That guy's onesie is creepy.
Okay, we're older. Check us now.
It's really weird.
Oh man, how long have I had this job? I gotta get out of here.
Mood.
Sorry, Grolovians only.
What? can't.
It's okay, Raz. Go.
But Lily...
Don't worry. I have a plan.
It's a small world after all.
And I was thinking of the it's a do-lot.
Welcome to Do-Lot. It's a perfect town. Here we have some rules. Let us lay them down. Yeah, I remember the words. Yeah, I haven't watched Shrek in years. Stay off of the grass. What was it? Shine your shoes. Wipe your face.
Face. Do not is. Do not is.
Marry me, Crystal.
It's always a good time when I can usually just like recite a couple words at you.
And you just send me off, yeah. Hey, Elmy Gray. Yeah, more Psychonauts. Till we run out of Psychonauts.
Behold the glory of Grulovia.
Correct, going to give it to you. Jesus. Me wearing platforms secretly to get on rides.
Never was a royal family more beloved than
I can't go on rides because I'm too big.
and the young Zazarovich Crystal. The nation looked
More kind of change that though. Yeah, it's all on YouTube.
legally and rightfully inherit his father's throne, but alas, that
Exclamation point YouTube is the link to the YouTube.
the Tsar's Minister of War and Protector of the People, General Maligula, had aroused the jealousy of the warmongering Ford Cruller.
What the?
He led his mob of Psychonauts to gang up on Maligula, drowning the brave warrior.
Just when I thought I'd heard every version of this story.
And drowning much of Grulovia in the process. Why didn't the Tsar help Maligula in her time of need? No one knows.
We're gonna make me stand up. Hey Jake, we're what?
It is Tsar Theodore's biggest failure. In the end, Grulovia, the Malaks, and Maligula were betrayed by the weakness of the Tsar and the bloodlust of the Psychonauts.
That is some messed up junk.
I always hate parts like that too, where it's like such a chill ride, and then like at the very end you just fucking drop.
Oh yeah. Pardon me. Mathematical. Sorry. I completely forgot your name was Jake when I made the safe farm joke.
Control panel here. Why'd you stop?
This door won't open. What happened to the ride operator?
He, had an accident.
Huh.
Looks like there's an electrical problem up above the ride.
Okay, I'll drain the water so you can get up there. If you can fix it, I should be able to get the ride going again from here.
Check.
Where'd all the water go? I
In
drank it.
Legoland, there's a ride where it stops and then drops right down.
See, I don't like that. Mostly because I don't like roller coasters.
I used to.
Well.
Oh.
Oh. I was wondering for a moment, like, what are you supposed to do? Like, just fall through the floor?
That goes down, not you going facing down. Yeah. I love refrigerators. Sorry. I used to enjoy roller coasters, so I haven't been able to be on one in a while.
I'm not a nerd, I'm a video game enthusiast.
Thanks for the follow, Daybreak fan. Oh god, 1996. I'm almost 10 years older than that person. Or 1996 was just a really important year to them.
I used to go on roller coasters. I've been on some of the big ones in California.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the one that I mainly enjoyed was the wooden one called Roar.
Nice.
Only because I don't know.
SeaWorld.
Structurally, those ones are
Fun
safer.
coaster. That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't been on. I went on Space Mountain in Disney when I was a kid, like in Disney Orlando. When I was a kid. Oh, there we are. I was like, where am I going? Like, what am I doing? I don't run around shooting stuff that I'm.
Where am I?
This level's kind of mad compared to all the home run levels. Yeah, it is a little weaker than the others. I'll give you that. I think
that's a reflection though that Nick just doesn't have a very like creative mind.
This is not how
Here in Florida, there's a wooden hybrid coaster called Mind Blower at Fun Spot. This one's real aggressive.
Again,
Now I want a corn
I'm
dog.
not sure who to trust anymore. Hey Ford, think you can help me up into those rafters?
I actually have to take a quick break because I have to pee.
Go piss, girl.
I'm gonna leave you here to entertain everybody while y'all talk about roller coasters.
Yeah, like Nick is just because even I was thinking that because like usually we make good commentary about whatever is going on in somebody's head, and it's just like even the ride aspect, like the cheesy, corny setup of the ride, kind of reflects how his brain works. Of like he's so flimsy and blames everyone else that it's just like a perma man baby way of thinking. Because like with Nona's brain, like her whole world was basically like a patchwork that she was like stitching together herself, which is very reflective of like her trying to put the pieces together. And it also makes me think a lot of just Lady. So I'm like, oh, anytime I see like crafting stuff now, I think of her or my mom. I've been on some big coasters. I went on the Medusa, which was like, but like when it, like around the time that it like first opened, which I don't know. I don't like loop-de-de-loops. And my siblings used to try and like tell me that they were amazing, and then they kept riding them over and over again, and then one of them just straight bombed all down themselves and had to walk around with puke shirt for like the rest of the day because my parents weren't gonna just like leave because they decided to be dumb. Is your puppo drink time? Um, Tragic wise, I feel like honestly probably Bob because I feel his I mean like everyone has their problems like Cassiopeia not feeling like she fit and that causing her to leave um and just like the different things that kind of like triggered and set people off and caused them to separate, but like Bob was already dealing with like childhood trauma and having to grow up with that. Like that's a topic I usually don't see games get into and not have it be set in a certain way that like mocks a person. So the fact that they're just like, oh yeah, like his mom had problems and he had to grow up with that, and then it was sad that he tried so hard to like help her. and then just ended up having her way of handling problems when he got older. Which I also think makes why, like, because I don't super like some of the aspects of his world. It gets really annoying really quick when you've got like the little kid voiced butterfly version of himself fluttering around and like sassing you. But that's also like, oh, it's his inner child, like still trying to protect him with what he knows. Yeah. Because bullying's never fun. If you've got some foundation though to kind of help it, you know, either strong family ties or friendship ties. Yeah. I'm one of those people where I just like to tell people I spawned in at age 18 like a video game. Anything that happened before, no, it didn't. And probably out of my friend group, I have come out with just one of the people that I knew back in high school. And I feel like that's pretty reflective of how well that all went down. Oh, dude, there's just like a book that I could write with some of the stuff that I had to deal with people and just like not sure why all that was needed. I had a couple friends from college, but then I moved state, so a lot of them are still in that area that I was in before.
I'm in danger!
Yeah. There's a couple parts that
All right.
like Raz's voice really is like perfect for kind of like capturing the innocence that he has
Oh
in
yeah, for
general.
sure.
So when he is apologizing to Hollis, it does sound just like so sincere.
Hang on, there's something back here, I think.
I think I hear something.
Where am I supposed to go from here?
Oh, we got all the
dancing,
all the first game up.
I believe last week's episode of this will be up soon. Oh, here we go.
This hat box
Oh well, I found that tag. My bad. You get over here, Nick John Smith's memories. He has a family. He was spoiled. Very spoiled.
I want a tiny pony.
Oh, I love that someone has to hold a thing so he can keep eating. Maligula saves him. He sees it. Succeeding with the power of Carter Jamiroquai. Oh goodness. Which one was Black Velvetopia? Who was that?
That's Edgar's.
Edgar, hang on.
The artist.
Oh,
Where
from
he
the first game, yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. They're asking which was more tragic, that one or Bob's Bottles. I feel like Bob's Bottles.
Yeah, because like with Bob's, because the part that I thought was sad is like him having to watch up and see like his mom's way of trying to deal with her problems
Yeah.
and just like suffering through that, and then kind of inheriting her way of handling it the same way when he got older.
I don't know anything about Owl House, so I can't participate in that discussion.
Catch me, angels.
I've seen some of Owl House. I would only say the Owl House guy because I feel like he does way more damage than Nick manages to do, but Nick's pretty close.
Okay, did that fix the problem?
Looks good, Raz. Get back on the ride, and I'll start it up again. Aha! I think I finally found the right button. Here we go. Oh wait, no, that's not.
Thanks, Lily.
Exactly. I was about to say that. Thanks, Lily.
I think Edgar is also a little less tragic because he's at least attempting to get therapy. He just happens to not be in a good place for it.
Yeah.
Okay, found the right one.
How do you know for sure?
Their little hats are so silly. Oh my goodness. Some of you guys may not even know. Jake has some of the cutest freaking dogs.
I know. They're all in the Pix channel, but it's been a while since I've posted new stuff. I'll have to take some new stuff and post it.
Well, because he's got like 2 big dogs, and then he's got 1 little dog. And it's so funny too that I feel like the little one gets sassier than the other 2
Oh,
big ones.
he does 100%. He thinks he's in charge.
Yeah.
And he's kind of right.
Those Cyclops are good and good for you. Can't do anything.
We're also talking smack about how Nick's brain world visually is like a little more bland.
Yeah.
That enabler is making it impossible to do any damage.
Oh my god, I'm trying to think of like something funny to comment on. I'm like, but this man's world is like one of those dark rides that you pay at the fair, and then like half of everything is
Yeah. It is very bland. I think they did that on it's not bland's probably not the exact right word. But
it's not creative.
It's like cookie cutter. Yeah, it's way less creative than the other world, and I feel like that might be by design. You're right. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit, you know, but
well, because the world that you see before is Nona's, and
yeah,
like the
it's like
representation
quilted out of the ground and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and like stitching her memories back together.
Now?
Will you just get back on the dumb ride?
Get me out of Colombia.
Hang on.
Avenge Maligula. Yes, the Psychonauts.
It goes wrong, they catch themselves on fire somehow. It just becomes that scene from Willy Wonka when everything's burning but they're still singing. You bored?
Maligula was mourned. If only the Tsar had supported her more, not turned his back on her in her time of need. Maybe
Oh,
then his
ads.
family would not have
Are you
been
excited for
forced to
Dune
be
Guys
exiled.
Wonka? I will have to wait because Aston rather. He's on playing too much Baldur's Gate. I saw AEST and immediately went to the fucking toxic twink.
The burning desert.
So I really
I have no
love
strong
Paddington
feelings.
Bear.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Yeah. Well, I really love Paddington Bear, so I feel like it's gonna be directed wonderfully because
Yeah.
it's the same guy. But so I'd just been talking about how I wanted them to redo Willy Wonka because I'm like, man, it's about time that they redo it. It's been about, you know, so many years since they did the Johnny Depp one.
Oh yeah.
But I wanted like a horror movie version of Willy Wonka.
Oh, that's yeah.
Or my other like very genius idea is I wanted it to open and show like that the tickets are being put out into candy and like that they were being sent out to kids, and you almost think like, oh, this is just gonna be a remake. And then when it shows like these different children come in, that it's actually Charlie all grown up and he's now looking for an heir or a business
That would
partner.
be,
And so
yeah.
it would be Charlie's Chocolate
It'd
Factory.
be a sequel, basically.
Yeah, because then they wouldn't have to follow the same role of like
Yeah.
every single.
Every character has to be the same. Yeah. You could do different characters that are not worthy, and maybe another worthy character that's not just a carbon copy of Charlie, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, something there.
And like, because then for sure people will be thrown for a loop, because then you're really wondering who's actually gonna win.
Yeah, that'd be neat if they actually would do something like that. They probably won't. It's probably going to be a carbon copy of the old one, and that's why I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Just like Willy Wonka young and him starting up, and it's like, okay, so you've made a prequel to a film that we didn't really ask for?
Yeah.
Like,
The New
yes,
Yorker
it's
is a
probably gonna be
prequel. It's really
adorable.
dumb. I have nothing against Timothée Chalamet. I'm sure he'll do a fine job of whatever he's given, but also, is it one of the movies that's halted production because of the writer and actor strike?
I'm not sure. I felt like most of it was done.
It's possible.
Before, that all happened. Oh my goodness, have you seen the listings that have been going up over the different actors offering like services to raise money for all the
people that are
like,
currently out of work?
and all that? Yeah, like because all the actors are like, we have money in our banks, but we know like these people don't have that luxury.
Yeah.
So there is my favorite one is Fraser was offering that he would like take you to lunch and then would ride Revenge of the Mummy with you.
Amazing. Brendan
I'm just
Fraser.
like, oh, it's so fair.
That's really cool. Yeah, man, unity with people that are striking. I believe that every industry should have a union, including the two that I'm in. I get that streaming's more of a freelance gig. Let's change the scenery.
Okay, there are buttons for Arctic Exile, Adrift at Sea, and Desert Wasteland.
Show me Adrift at Sea, could you?
I guess.
I think I want to change something else now.
Whatever.
I don't know, when people discuss like people being ridiculous for even having the strike, there are so
Yeah.
many shows that I've heard of where they were perfect shows. They were making a bunch of money.
Hang on a
It
minute.
wasn't like
Oh.
people weren't watching them. But like these shows would literally get canceled because they would be like, hey, now that this show is like really, really popular and it's making a ton of money, can I could go ahead and get like
rid of them.
more than 50 cents?
Oh yeah.
And then they'd be like, actually, we're just gonna end your show, so now you get no money at all.
I think
Because
what
it was
this needs
like
is some fish.
a chick
There we
from
go.
The Orange is the New Black was
else.
showing
Yeah.
that she gets like
Oh,
15 cents.
royalties from like streaming services. Yeah.
Yeah. And
The
we
problem,
weren't
the problem,
sure-
Aston Martin, is that one person, one corporation, one entity like Kojima Productions can do a lot of good. Did I get this on my first try? I don't think I did. I think I'm one off. Hang on. Well, I think I have the right stuff. I just goofed it. So even if Kojima Productions is paying everyone fairly, they still need to strike to show solidarity, you know, the actors that may be involved, because much like the United Auto Workers, everyone's like, you know, mad that they're gonna strike and what it could do to the economy, but it's like the people at the top have been taking way more than their fair share for too goddamn long, and it's like they wouldn't have their share at all if it wasn't for the people at the bottom, you know, the people doing the hard work. And I'm just, you know, it's really bothering me because like we don't have a union at my work, and I really feel like the writing's on the wall that they're going to outsource my job. So I'm back to like looking for another job again because I just don't want to end up unemployed.
And it's not wanting a lot, it's just wanting security.
I'm just wanting to be able to do your 40 hours and be able to like fucking not just barely survive, but you know, be able to put some money back, you know, be able to be comfortable for once, be able to stop panicking because something comes out of nowhere and drains all your savings and puts you in debt.
Hey, I know where I am. This is the lady.
Because I don't know, it took me a while to really like connect the pieces. Because I remember being a kid and learning why Maud was killed off from The Simpsons.
There's a room here just like the one we found on
And
the
then
the
like
casino.
Maud, Ned's wife.
Oh yeah. I don't know
And
why
it
she
was
was.
literally just like she asked for more money because The
Mhm.
Simpsons was doing really, really good. And
Yeah.
so they killed her character off. And then made fun of her because they kept like referring to her.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Oh, you're not happy with your big hat? But I've heard the guy that was like voicing, I think Eddie from Ed, Edd n Eddy had asked for more money at like the peak of that show, and they basically told him that if he like if you ever ask for more money again, we will blacklist you and you will never work anywhere else.
Yeah.
And so he finished Ed, Edd n Eddy, and I don't think he ever did anything after.
That sucks.
Hi, buddy.
Hey,
Want to talk about it?
why the long face?
My father died today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. He ruined my life. And if it weren't for him, I'd be the Tsar of Grulovia. Believe it or not. Instead, I'm homeless.
I know I say it every time, but it's just wild to me that this is Elijah Wood.
Good one. Hey, kid. There's something about you I like. Are you, by any chance, of Grulovian blood?
Half.
Half-blood will have to do. Come, and let us toast to the fatherland.
The Eddie from Ed, Edd n Eddy's and Dirk Gently.
Want
That's
some
cool, at least. That's what I'm going to assume you were saying, because that's what we were talking about. No, Elijah Wood. Well, see? That's why you can't play the pronoun game. Not that I don't support pronouns. Just like you can't leave half the fucking context on the table. Elijah Wood did a lot of shit.
Depends. What exactly is caviar?
It's just eggs. The most expensive eggs money can buy.
Well,
Look, man, I got ADHD, so like you could, and you could have been saying that, typing it, tackada, while I changed the subject, and then hit enter, and I've been like, oh, okay, so I went back to the thing we were talking about.
It's gonna do the trick.
We'll see.
That's how my brain
Caviar is
works.
spooky.
I've never had it.
I only like the kind that you put on top of sushi.
I've never had sushi.
You've never had sushi.
Now, I'm sorry to use your full name, but Hamathy, I know that's not actually your name, I just couldn't resist. I live in a middling-sized town in the Midwest. Do you think any of the sushi that's within, say, 25 minutes of my home, it would be worth being the first sushi I tried? I think I broke her with the Hamathy comment.
I love that your go-to was Hamathy.
I just felt like it fit. Like it fit the name Ham. Like I know your actual name. I just didn't want to say it.
No, it's because Honey loves to call me Hamanthu. Hamantha.
Hamantha's a pretty good one.
Because you know, like the did you know that rat is short for Rathat? You know, Rathu or something.
Ratthew. And then you have Sean and Parmesan.
That's like where I get all that shit from.
Oh goodness. I knew it. I knew what I went for, and I was starting too late. I saw, speaking of Honey, I saw her new Jar Jar sticker, and I'm like, man, am I gonna order that? I think I'm gonna order that.
She's been having herself a very good time with Jar Jar Binks as of late.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is to spite me. She's trying to draw Jar Jar cute enough that I'll like him.
Ah, okay. I'm just glad that we're finally giving the actors that played Jar Jar and young Anakin their due finally, and even teenage and 20-year-old Anakin is being appreciated finally because of like other content that's come out. Like, come on. The flashback that showed like Grogu's escape had the actor that played. This thing being egg-shaped is shitty, okay?
The struggle is real.
Hayden Christian. Well, yeah, Hayden, I know who he was. I can tell you all their names right now. I just feel they need to say them. Jar Jar was Ahmad Best, and young Anakin was Jake Lloyd. You know, like I know who I'm talking about, but I didn't know for sure that anyone listening to this later might not. So I made sure to just be shit.
Well, yeah, because the actors were expressing like.
Oh, they were like bullied.
They were, yeah, like the one that played the little Annie.
Yeah, Jake Lloyd basically didn't do anything else after that.
Yeah, because they were mean, and even like the forgot his name. The guy that plays Boba Fett.
Tamar Morrison, is that right?
Yeah, possibly. I feel like I should know this.
Jake Lloyd had his life ruined by man babies on the internet. So did Ahmad Best. I think that's the right name. I think we gotta make sure I'm saying that right.
But so when that guy was coming back for this, the show.
Yeah.
People
Ahmad
were
Best,
being mean, and they were kind of
you talking about Jake Lloyd?
Also to the guy that plays Boba.
Oh yeah, Tamar Morrison. Hang on.
Yeah. And they were comparing it to how people were treating the guy that plays
Tamara Morrison. Oh, Sebastian Stan, yeah.
Because like dude, like
Barrymore's
people will
bad.
flood in and want to make fun of these people and like how they're shaped and how it doesn't fit like
Yeah.
their perfect idea
Like
of how this
any little thing that just triggers them today.
And so, like, he, you know, gets into the role of Boba. He's immediately, like, the baddest bitch. And people are like, oh my god, we love you. And so, during, like, one of the first, like, meetups,
Yeah.
and people are, like, screaming at him about how, like, how much they love him, he was like, I just want to remind all of you that you guys were calling me Boba Fett, like, a week ago.
Yeah.
Right through here.
Well, like, and then we had people bully the actress who played Rose in The Last Jedi, and it's like she just played a character she was cast as. If you're mad about Rose's character decisions, be upset at the writers and the director, sure. Don't death threat anyone in that situation, but at least direct your anger.
It's like control about their character.
It's like what fucking Hackman. This pisses me off so much. One, the upset about the way The Last of Us 2 went is from people who don't understand how stories are told. And I will die on this fucking hill. If you disliked Last of Us 2 because of the pacing or because of you thought they went in a direction you didn't like, fair enough, you can dislike it, move on. But the fact that, and major spoilers for the beginning of Last of Us 2, so don't put your fingers in your ear and go la 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 for a second, because I'm going to ruin this and then I'm going to turn around and play these games later. The beginning of the Last of Us 2, like in the first couple hours, Abby kills Joel, and they literally started sending Laura Bailey, the voice actor, death threats because of it. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? She is not Abby. She didn't literally kill Joel. Get over yourselves.
No, people don't know how to separate like the role from the person anymore.
After I rolled credits on that game, I literally I turned to my wife, because it was one of the games we had played together, because we used to do the whole date night thing without streaming it to everybody. Thankfully, streaming it makes it easier, because now that she doesn't smoke in our house, if she wants to smoke, we can keep playing the game. I love her to death, and I hope she listens to this and gets a chuckle. But trying to play Persona 5 Royal in 30-minute increments was literally killing me. Because we'd get rolling at a good clip, and they'd be like, all right, we're at a story minute. She's like, hang on, I need a cigarette. I'm like,
she's gonna listen to this and be like, I'm gonna show you killing you.
But when we rolled credits on Last of Us 2, my only complaint was that they should have given us some of Abby's backstory that they give you later in the game a little earlier. I think that the pacing of the game was off because they didn't want to like reveal their whole hand too early.
This is 8-meter, ready to roll.
And I think they should have reworked the pacing of the game to give people that context a little earlier. And I think less people would have been mad about it. Would that have stopped the man babies? Of course not.
There's man babies everywhere.
It's just getting worse and worse.
Yeah. Well, I watched the first game they played through.
Yeah.
And I've seen some of the clips from the live action show. And it is so telling when people are freaking out because there's like gay characters.
Oh yeah.
In The Last of Us, and there's like, I don't know where this came from. It's like, so you clearly haven't actually played the first game.
Because while it is a little more implied than it was in the show, like it was a little more like out front in the show, it was they did not change Bill's character.
Yeah. The entire time it's just like, these bitches gay.
Sadly for them, it was not enough to keep them alive. People don't understand subtext. Did you see the tweet going around recently of the top so many conservative games of all time, and half of them were like literally progressive like plots and stuff? Literally the entire point of BioShock 1 is that unhinged capitalism is probably bad. Like unrestricted capitalism is probably bad, and they put that on the list.
Insinuated into their organization, the Zarovich quickly rose to power, replacing the very head of the spy ring.
Well, this guy's a mood.
Lily, I found Crystal's memory of stealing your father's brain.
Does he show what he did with it?
No, it's just a weird puppet show now. Hey, wait. I'm in this one.
He found their organization ridiculously easy to manipulate. Some of their most trusted agents were mere
I think that gameplay mechanics and world building of that game act as ludonarrative dissonance to the anti-capitalist message. To a point, yeah, there's definitely some stuff in there that is very ludonarratively dissonant with the rest of the game. Like the fact that you can harvest the little sisters is very much antithetical to the point that, like, and maybe it's just like they're like, well, you got to give the character free will to make that choice, and then like they clearly showed that you know, the canon ending is that you did not harvest the sisters. They show that in Burial at Sea. Hey, I need that health.
Big.
Definitely not going to be a boss fight or something right here, right? Or a mini boss? Or a big wave of enemies or anything?
Absolutely not. You're just making sure you've got plenty of health. I just realized it was all a bunch of background people. I'm like, that is a lot of enemies.
Could you imagine? I would actually like enjoy that. Like literally just throw a horde of the little dudes at me that I have to like, because I have that chain attack ability now where my Thigh Blast chains. Canon in video games is so weird to me. No, there's no such thing as canon in fiction. It's a religious term. Okay, look, we have clearly like adopted it, just like there's no you know, words grow and evolve all the time, and taking it and saying, no, this is the canon is fine, especially when you have a game that has multiple endings and then you do a sequel. Hey, Eli Mega, or Ellie, is it Ellie Mega? I always forget. I think it's Ellie Mega. When you have to have some sort of Ellie. Okay. A lot of people do treat it like a religion, and that's scary. Well, yeah, I'm not talking like religiously. I'm just saying, like, if you do a game and then you do a sequel, and that first game had multiple endings, and then you built the sequel off of one of them, that creates a canon ending, in my opinion. You know, like that game has a definitive ending that the writers chose to jump off of, and you can be like, well, that's one of the interpretations, sure, but like when you have discussions of like plot carrying between the two, you kind of have to acknowledge that one of them is the one they wanted to go with. One game series that does that like weirdly well is Life is Strange 1 and 2, because it literally does ask you like, hey, what choice did you make at the end of Life is Strange 1? And then like there are things that build off that. Okay, I need my time bubble back. That's fair. It's chronological in the intended message of the creator. Yeah, that's what I mean when I'm talking about canon.
There's a couple that happen between Psychonauts 1 and 2. I was thinking of a game that does not do choice as well as fucking Bioshock, where you're asked whether for the cage choker or the bird choker.
And it has no real impact. Yeah.
Yeah. I know that
yeah, Infinite like to pretend to have choices, and it did not. Oh, you're talking of Arkham City. Hang on real quick. I found it.
Where Catwoman's like, I can choose to not help Batman.
Yeah, and then it's just an ending and it rewinds. Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
You clearly had one thing you wanted to do, and sure, that's like a little Easter egg, but that's not a real choice. Yeah. that was from the age of things we used to do in games that I'm glad we moved away from, and that's the we're gonna lock half the game behind the like buying a new copy and having to put in a code or buy the DLC. The entire Catwoman section of that game originally, you had to have bought a brand new game and put in the code for it, or you just wouldn't get those levels. And it's like they were just basically trying to kill GameStop at that point. And it's like, one, some people need to operate on a budget, and unless you're going to offer if they had offered a $40 version of the game that didn't come with the code, like right off like on launch day, so you like didn't have to worry, like you acknowledge I don't want this, then that'd have been different, you know. But it was just this industry is so money hungry. Like it's so easy for people who are money hungry to get into this industry and try to like fuck it up. Like look at the whole Unity thing. In Psychonauts 2, the father says his model train collection was crushed by the circus elephant, to which Raz says, we don't have a circus elephant. In Psychonauts 1, Raz insults Oleander by saying, our elephant takes dumps bigger than you. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, also they never addressed what the hell that Raz did with the tiny pony that he left the
oh yeah
on. Yeah, there was a whole thing of they're having another DLC for Resident Evil. It has to do with Ada.
Are we actually getting that? Because it was unsure.
Yeah.
It was unsure if we were actually going to get that.
Yeah, I saw a thing that they were saying that like this is the beefiest DLC that we've had in a while.
For
It's gonna
RE4
be
remake.
6 to 7 hours of DLC, and everyone is like,
Oh, 2 days ago, yeah.
Why is the DLC longer than like the remake of Resident Evil 3?
Resident Evil 3 remake was rough. Separate Ways 2 days ago we got news about a launch trailer for Separate Ways. Sweet, I didn't know we were getting that. A new launch trailer for Separate Ways DLC shows protagonist Ada Wong will do what Leon didn't, including dodging a hallway full of deadly security lasers and slaying bad guys on a cable car ride. That's kind of cool for them to be like, hey, we cut these things that you didn't like, or that we didn't like, and now you're kind of sad about it, so we're gonna work them back into the Separate Ways as set pieces. And I'm like, immediately, I'm like, that's pretty cool. But I feel like if people are upset, it's like, well, they're clearly listening to you, right? Like three was a letdown, so they made 4 way better. I'm disappointed that Tears of the Kingdom likely won't have DLC for a while. The game is so big, it doesn't need DLC right now. It took me 13 like 3 to 4 hour streams to beat it, and I clearly like rushed through a lot of it. Come home. Right now, what are you doing? If you don't feel good or you're upset, leave. You don't ask me to, you know I will.
I think
she was having a bad day earlier. She was telling me how mad she was on her first break.
Yeah.
Oh, bye health.
My issue with the 2 and 3 is just that they
oh, okay.
changed how the monsters work, and that was not the best way to go about that.
Yeah, since I had never played 2, it didn't bother me when I played it.
Wasn't it you played the new 2, but you haven't played 3 yet?
I haven't played the new 3 because everyone kept talking about how bad it was that I just avoided it. Which way do we go for
collectibles? That it's bad. It's just like in comparison, it's so short, which might actually work better for you.
I think I hear some
Oh, I don't know if I have this tag. I don't. Okay. I'm hoping for a master mode for Tears of the Kingdom. That's fair. And I'm not saying you're wrong for wanting that. I'm just saying that like everyone likes to point at what they did in Tears of the Kingdom, be like, it's a glorified DLC, and then it's just me standing there, like Will Smith with his arms out, like when he's like, look at my wife, but it's me just pointing at the entirety of the underground and the Sky Islands, and it's like, there's so much added stuff.
Yeah, Jake's excited about the Pokemon DLC too.
I haven't bought it at all.
Yeah, but you're excited about the shiny little man.
I am excited about the shiny man. They removed the rhinos. I don't know what you're talking about. There were rhinos? Oh, there were rhinos in Breath of the Wild, weren't there? They were like blue.
This must be the moment where Lobato stole Agent Zanotto's brain. Creepy.
Egg basket. Old egg box.
You
Oh,
take
hang on.
the egg and put it in the basket.
Malik was
You
the
take
one
the
who
old
hired you
egg
to swap
and
his
put it in
brain
the
in for
box.
Truman's?
And put the box in the
I'm
ocean.
literally watching you do it right now. Where did you put Truman's brain?
I'll never tell.
Come on!
I'll never tell.
Alright. I mean, it's right here, isn't it? Isn't that the box we need? Nope, I guess not. Oh, hey.
I'm not completely convinced that Nick managed to bully the doctor
Is
into
it not,
doing his
Lobato?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how he pulled that off. I wonder why
Well, 'cause
Lobato was afraid of Maligula.
They talk about how like he's not a psychic.
I found some weird stuff off the ride and...
Raz, we're chasing Crystal Malik, remember? Not having fun at an amusement park.
I'm headed back to the cart now.
See, that's the next part that we have to do, because I was gonna say how you have
Oh, the VR game?
Yeah, so there's like some story plot.
Yeah.
It isn't like you had to have played that in order for the second one to
I wish they
understand.
would have done a like full recap of it at the beginning of this. You know, like
Yeah.
like God of the War did for God of War, Ragnarok did. Lobato was psychic at a young age. He was just lobotomized. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because I'm not. I don't know. There's some hints in regards to like ocean water that maybe
Yeah.
is why he would have any interest in her.
Nick, we're pretty sure isn't psychic. Okay.
He's not a psychic. He's a man baby.
But somehow he influenced Lobato. I'm sure he was like promising to give him something he wanted, or like there are plenty of non-psychic ways to.
Caviar, icky.
Oh, why is it not? Oh yeah, that bumper doesn't work right. Found his executioner drowned. So they fled. All his caviar is gone. Right. You'll rue the day, Psychonauts, that I ran out of caviar.
I'll take this nugget.
Yeah, caviar is just like really, really salty.
Yeah, I've heard that. I think I added kale instead of spinach in my burrito. Why would you? Oh, I was about to ask why you'd eat spinach on a burrito, but you did say it's a breakfast burrito. And like eggs and spinach can go together. Okay, why am I fucking with all the collectibles? We only got like 40 minutes left to try to finish this. Continues getting collectibles. I kind of wonder how Muddy. Well, I want to say he was a fan of the first one though, right? Like I feel like he said that when someone asked. Oh look.
Yeah, for sure. Like the voices that are in here, this is, you know, a love child film.
Yeah, it's
You
very
know,
much like
passion
a.
project.
It was very much like people were like, "Hey, you know, someone put out the feelers, in Hollywood, like, hey, we are making a Psychonauts 2 if anyone wants to be in it, and Jack Black was like, hey, I was in Brutal Legend, put me in this. I wish we could stream Brutal Legend, but it would require us to like basically immediately delete VODs from all the licensed music.
Get me out of this creepy place.
It would have been boring if I said he was a fan. Oh, I mean, it's the truth can be boring. Boy, that kid seems stupid.
I wonder if any of the
I want a puppet like that.
Oh my, it's a giant you.
Yeah.
If anything that Jack Black is in next will have like
Marionette. Yeah, but I meant of him.
Bowser.
Yeah, I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom so much that when I watch someone play another game, my mind provides solutions with the powers. That's Baldur's Gate, man. Being able to like click and see all the interactable stuff around you, and then I play Starfield and I'm like, what's all around me?
It's a new mission code name I made for you.
Oh, I like it. Let's go mash Crystal.
I meant like a marionette or a puppet specifically of Raz. I want them to make that merch.
Be like the puppets from the Resident Evil Village commercial.
Yeah. Peaches, 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 peaches. I cannot wait for them to do another Mario movie. They did such a good job with the first one.
Someone really was like, this hat looks cool.
Yeah. Well, I think the question was, I think what it started was, I'm hyped for a Five Nights movie. I am not gonna watch the Five Nights movie.
Are you not?
I'm not gonna watch
Jake, you're
it.
not gonna watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie
Not
with
at
me?
all. Well, one, Ham, there's no way you and I are gonna be able to go to the theater to see a movie together. Find a showing that's happening at the same time, watch them in our respective states, and then meet online afterwards to talk about it.
I think I hear something.
I still don't think the lady I work with has seen the Mario movie. Beyond Good and Evil is supposed to be getting a Netflix movie. If Netflix can do for Beyond Good and Evil like they did for fucking Cyberpunk this late in the fucking game, and finally force Ubisoft to be like, oh, we need to finish this fucking game, and we get Beyond Good and Evil 2, I will eat my pants. That's how excited I will be. I fucking love Beyond Good and Evil. I need it. Give me it already.
All right, you heard it here, folks. He will eat his pants. Live
on stream, yeah. I grew up, Aston Martin. I grew up waiting for Beyond Good and Evil 2. I don't know how old you are, Aston Martin, but I always assume I'm the oldest one here, like minus Lady Hawk, of course, because she's my partner's mom. Motherfucker, I'm 35. I've been waiting your entire life for another Beyond Good and Evil. We will be, by the way, Beyond Good and Evil is going to be one of our date night with the Nerdlaxis games, because I don't think Mrs. Nerdlaxis watched it yet. He only has 2 pairs of pants. I have like 4. I have 2 pairs of jeans and 2 pairs of shorts. And the jeans, one pair I don't think fits, but I basically have to swap them out because like it's $50 to buy a pair of pants, and I'm like, why the fuck is it so much money?
Just swooping it like, no.
Oh no, I didn't know that, Aston Martin. I missed that. I just learned something really sad. I didn't know the voice of Jade from Beyond Good and Evil passed away. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is supposed to be like a sequel, I believe. or a prequel rather. Sorry. I literally have been waiting 20 years for another Beyond Good and Evil. The first one came out in 2003. I literally made that joke. Like, I've been waiting your whole life, and it's honest. Jodie Forrest passed away in 2017. Aww. That's upsetting. I get mine on sale. Thrift shops, baby. I'm too big for thrift shops, brother. I'm hefty. I am morbidly obese. Okay, like and a lot of people are like, doctors shouldn't say that to people, and I'm like, no, this guy, it makes sense. I'm overboard, but like
it's called a big boy.
I spent the majority of my life with undiagnosed ADHD that I literally was only self-medicating with food. You can ask my partner. I never really did drugs. I never really drank. Self-medication was food for me. But good news, that's the only thing wrong with you. Yeah, I mean, honestly, other than the ADHD and the high blood pressure from my obesity, everything else is like, I'm knocking on wood. Like, I ain't got diabetes yet. I ain't got, a lot of the problems people have. I don't have like the sausage fingers and stuff. My forehead isn't storing fat. Like, my frame is built to carry a lot of weight. It's just I'm a little overboard.
What built different.
There was an official plush of Raz back in 2018, but it basically doesn't exist.
You're a very confused person, and you don't know what you're messing with.
I'm going to restore a whole country to greatness. A country.
There's a fan made one on a site called Bonanza. I bet you get one on Etsy. Where's Truman's brain? We do have two of the Raz beanies. I need my Raz beanie back.
The people hated the Maliks.
Need to find the one that we bought to replace the one you took to work.
Us every election.
Your dad was a brutal dictator and a ruthless strongman.
My father's only problem was that he wasn't strong enough. As Tsar, I won't
have Space Channel 5 is getting a movie. I have known. I'm aware of Space Channel 5, but I never played it or anything.
Your father used Lucretia Mux to
making a Raz plush on Etsy, but no plush. Oh wow.
Caligula rained on a few parades, yes, but that's what cooled them down before they got too violent.
Sorry.
Tsar Theodore made a monster. He pushed a vulnerable young woman to do such horrible things in the name of her country that she snapped. He broke her.
He took a sad.
Fuck was that? Oh, I had a little bit of water left in my cup and I drank it, but it through a straw. That was half for high school, and then in college I had a growth spurt and woke up one day being 6'9", and I kept growing for like 3 weeks straight. The growing pain was real. Yeah, I'm like 6'4", and my shoulders are hella broad. Like I'm built to carry weight, just
Grulovia was never great.
Not as much as I currently have on me, but I'm struggling to fight the ADHD.
I was there.
And
it was amazing.
Lose the weight. I'm 6'4" in dog years. That doesn't make any sense.
Maligula is my grandma.
Oh boy. Now who's confused?
I've had enough of this.
Yes, me too.
Hey, I'm not a puppet. I'll break out of this in 2 minutes and then you'll be sorry.
That's all the time I need to have Truman extricate Maligula from her captors back in the physical world.
No, please don't.
Neither just being 5'11".
Fragile state right now.
Yeah, man, you can be 5'11". I don't short. Even I don't think 5'11" is short.
You don't say.
But like Jack Black's like 5'4", right? Like
me. I don't want to miss
5'6". He's a short king.
Hey, you jerk!
Short king.
The little dolls. Where is she?
I know, talking about plush, and it's like, just grab one. There's plush right there. Just get one.
Wait, he's really 5'4". I mean, he might be 5'6". Hang on, I'm not sure. Hang on.
Oh my god, I was making fun of that.
Jack Black is 5'6". My bad.
When Jake was playing the the Marvel Midnight Sun, they like showed Wolverine and he was like way taller than he actually should be.
Yeah. Because they clearly only had one frame for each character, and then like maybe a couple of different like musculatures.
$25 for this piece of crap?
It's made with real.
Where
Oh,
is
my
hey.
Ow!
brain?
Please.
It's a plush toy, little prince.
It's made with real metal in the briefcase.
That's where the brain is.
Come over here.
No wonder it fucking knocked him out for him to be hit with it.
Ow.
Wasabi!
Wasabi! Help!
What?
No, not that one. This one.
Yeah, sit in the background. That oh, it's spicy, it's spicy. That's what you're referencing, isn't it, Joe? The couple in the car. Why is it spicy?
Were you children just inside the mind of the grand head of the Psychonauts?
No.
Technically, no.
We saw you come out.
That's an
No,
incredible
you didn't.
security violation.
Listen,
Fuck off.
that's the mole.
Kid, you're way behind. The mole is Nick from the mailroom. Sasha just figured it out. But I always had my suspicions.
Why, there he is, over there.
No, that's the Zazarovich of Grulovia. Or at least his body. His mind is in my dad's head. Ugh, we don't have time for this. Let's go get my dad's brain. Out of my way.
Did she just say...
Gah! I think we should get out of here.
He's just been having his ass kicked the entire time in there while you've been running around with Lily.
Yeah. Whoops.
Little Zazarovich, have you come to pay for your father's sins?
Yes, High Priestess. I am here to correct the mistakes made by my father. I am Gristal Malek, son of Tsar Theodore, rightful ruler of Grulovia and servant of Maligula.
Lucy, this isn't you. We can fight this together.
Ford, you're here
Touch me.
too? This is awkward. Ah, there's too many people here. Too much baggage. Need to push it all away.
Lily, wait.
It's harder for the sergeant because he can't swim.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some help.
I'm gonna go find my mom. Kid mom, it's bad.
Psychonauts are strange. Yeah. Also, we need to go.
Is Maligula doing that? Of course.
We need to
she's
go
doing
kick that one girl's ass for being such a fucking narc.
Dude, she literally did nothing but get in the fucking way.
Oh, didn't realize I could ride that. Upward. What are you doing in my swamp? That used to be our raid message. I don't want to talk about it. What the shit? Can you not ride that?
Yeah, that might just take you out.
I feel like you have to. I guess hang on, maybe we
Just
can
get on your ball and then do a double jump.
Yeah, that's what's up. Who would you pick as actors for a Psychonauts movie? I would not want to see a live action Psychonauts movie. That would defeat the whole point.
Yeah, most of the charm that comes from this. I would watch, like, if they handled it a touch better than the Ratchet and Clank movie.
Oh god damn it. Can I please? Nope. Okay. Well, my thing is, yeah, it would just be, at that point you would just cast the voice actors, you know?
Which the whole thing, when I see that, it's like, I don't like it when a video game is made into a movie and it's literally nothing but cutscenes.
Yeah,
so
basically,
when you play the game,
yeah.
like, that's all that the movie is.
I'm not a huge fan of games getting made into movies, like, at all.
But our quality never will.
Nona, that could have killed me.
Two pins for that special projection in your life.
Nathan Fielder should play Major Zero if they get around to doing an MGS 30-based movie. I don't want to see anyone do games. Honestly, there's very little places where I'm like, adapt a game, and usually it's...
I hope my family is still
I guess MGS is a little different, like, because it needs like, we haven't had a new game in a while. Beyond Good and Evil, that's kind of fun. Or League of Legends getting the show because it like built on lore that we don't see in the game, because the game doesn't really revive around lore in gameplay. But just taking a game that like is playable and the series is still kind of alive, making a movie or show about it just feels like a cash in. The game is the best form of itself if you're going to build more off of it.
Fever.
Very rarely have I sat down to, like, Mario getting a big movie is a little different. Sonic, the Sonic movie was good. But like, I think if a game's going to get an adaptation, it needs to be gigantic or unknown.
No tears, my love. It's showtime.
These nuts.
Time for the devil's fire hose. Quippy, on the bottom.
Ew. Don't touch his hands.
Now, Rasputin, up top you go.
But what about all that water?
The curse isn't real, Dad. It's just something for...
Not to mention, even going back to MGS, a lot of games are based on movies already. Kinda, yeah.
Sure about that? Of course he's not sure. But what choice does he have?
They're all very... Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? A lot of the Metal Gear Solid games are really heavily inspired by films Kojima loved.
No, so do it quick.
Say hi to Nona for me. Tell her to knock it off.
I'm gonna go punch our grandma with psychic abilities. Let's get your shit together, Nona. Let's take all your shit and put it together. No, I mean Ford's going to later when we're done.
We asked 100 people what they wouldn't want to see during a break-in.
Not your grandma! Fucking his face. Every time something like that happens, just... What?
Every time.
Oh no, Kermit. Come on, man. We don't need to... We don't need to refer giving people the Cosby treatment. All right, Grandma, where are we fighting? Where are we dropping, boys?
That's right, and there's more where that came from.
Oh God. Emotional
damage.
Oh Jesus.
Too soon. That man is out. That man is wandering around doing tours.
Well, this is.
Wait, who is he?
Yes.
He's touring?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Bill Cosby plans the comedy tour this year after his prison release. And you can fucking buy tickets.
Disappointed to any of the people that go, but like that one.
Okay, the good thing is that when you go to bands in town, there are no upcoming shows. So, what fucking like production company would agree to that, right? Like,
He hopes, because like he can claim that he's doing stuff, but when it push comes to shove, it's gonna be those like places, like their choice. Whether
yeah, they're like enabling him.
Grandparents were part of the protests.
Louis CK's one is almost as bad. I don't think he drugged people. He just like, okay, like I got to take the word "just" out of that sentence. He did pressure people into situations that they should have been able to say no to, and they didn't feel like they had the ability to. And he was not very like repentant about that. It was very upsetting because I enjoyed his comedy until that moment, you know, when we found out about that stuff, and for it just to be like, oh no, fuck them. It's like, bro, you could like, I don't believe cancel culture is real because of shit like that, you know, like.
Yeah.
It didn't end well.
It exists, but you know,
it exists.
Only dumb things.
It exists for situations where he stopped his tour last September. Good.
Grandma Morona.
Dude needs to fade into fucking obscurity and like repent for what he's goddamn done.
Nice to see them alive, actually.
Oh, we got it. Yeah. Maligulugly. Why is my phone going off? Oh, because it's 11:30.
Yeah, I gotta practice that before I meet her.
I gotta focus up so we can finish this.
I'm gonna pay for that later.
Okay.
Nona?
God, that emote is great. Obsidian of VT's channel to use.
I'm your great
awesome.
nephew. I mean, not that I think I'm great or anything. Just that you're my grandma's sister. And I'm here to talk you out of being evil because, you know, you're still family and all.
I should clarify that I do believe
All I see is another unruly Grulovian peasant.
I do believe the cancel culture exists in that a lot of people try to, like, you know, ruin people's lives over stuff that there's no like I think we take some stuff too seriously.
Shy, go after the big names.
Yeah, I think that sometimes people take things too seriously in certain instances, and it's like, okay, now you're just trying to cancel someone you disagree with. But there is a difference between that and wanting to hold people accountable for their actions that are actually bad. Like when you're digging someone's 10-year-old tweets up, that's cancel culture. Especially when they've clearly changed as a person. I love Sam so much.
I'd like you to meet Mental Esmeralda. Uh-oh.
She just a damn mood.
She really is.
Careful, children.
Smash.
I was waiting for that, actually. so funny.
I am the deluge of Grolovia.
Oh, bye, Sam.
No, well.
Be cleansed forever.
I'm not afraid of you. You're just an overgrown lust.
Oh no, my grandma, she's become
Ow, that
a
hurt.
tornado.
She takes 2 hits. Can I? That's killing me.
Oof.
It's because I got that that double damage bomb thing on. I don't know how to. We're switching our badges. Ads. There's a way to solve that. We get 1 mention of ads per stream before I just start telling people that they need to subscribe. I'll apologize once and then it's like, not my fault. What do I do with these animals? It's got to be the snakes, right? We gotta.
Go eels.
Oh, they are technically eels. You're right.
Jake doesn't know snakes from eels.
Eels don't have fangs like that. Does my paper man help me out at all?
What dares block my flow?
I don't know, lady. Have you tried eating prunes?
The problem is she's all twisted up in knots. I got something that'll help you. Unwind.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that looks painful.
It's okay. I have another one.
I have another one, but it's gonna be harder to get out.
Don't give up, Poots.
Stop calling me Poots!
Eat her ass! Eat her! I feel like it would have been like a little like tougher if she was like talking to you, like calling you Pootie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like actually making. I can't take a side pop. Or I did and I immediately lost it. Dang.
Thank you for the mental energy, Psychop.
Poots is short for Rasputin.
To your quilts, weakling.
I'm in
Hey, that little old lady's inside her.
Hey, that's time.
Now that you've seen that, I'm afraid I can't let you leave.
Wait, what does that even mean?
When you're a tough baddie and you've got like a secret soft side and
Yeah.
someone sees it. Well,
The new
they're
side.
dead.
You're a natural part of the fight-or-flight complex, but you're supposed to be smaller. Stay down in the primitive brain until needed.
I am the deluge of Grolovia.
I'll help you get out of there, Nona.
Feed my child.
Ow. Ow.
Stock up on side pops.
Well, the good news is we have green fluffs, so Jamie can be happy. Ow. Oh, yep, there we are. Time to use one.
Good thing I had that dream.
See, this
Ah,
feels
come
like
on.
a better showcase of all the students' powers.
Yeah, also it's not like a completely meaningless boss fight either. I forgot that the end boss is actually pretty decent. I'm trying, Nona.
You heard the lady, Rasputin.
Hey, fuck off, Norma.
Shut up. Away from that
Why do you get to show up all like, I'm helping now?
Sorry, I thought you were the mole, Raz.
That's
Let me
fine.
make it up to you.
I'm gonna put fucking paprika.
Okay,
in your unvoiced
you did
form.
actually help. Like,
Ooh, she looks steamed.
the pun made it worse. Yeah, someone was saying it was like a meaningless boss fight, or like it wasn't very good. I'm like, no, this is like a pretty good boss fight. It feels challenging and.
No, the meaningless boss fight was from the first one where like you should have just
Maybe
ended
that's what
with
people were
bully
referring to. Oh
and
yeah.
then continued.
It just kept going, yeah. Like I get that you had to like deal with some stuff for Raz, but like maybe he should have dealt with that before the fight with Oleander.
Yeah, because like you thought it was done at the tank, and then I'm like, there's like 2 more battles.
I think that they should have. I think what they wanted was they wanted to combine the dad problems for both of them, Oli and the only way to do that was after the Oli's main level, which was the combination of their 2 levels, you know, the meat circus and everything. And I feel like if they had done the circus earlier.
Yeah, if you
and
got
then
to do like if they split it into 2
and
so
dealt
you
with
did
your
some of it
dad,
before.
yeah, and then went and dealt with Oli, having dealt with your dad, it would have been way better. She does kind of look like the Dark Magician from Yu-Gi-Oh with the hood.
Oh.
There's something I have to tell you. I killed my...
I know you did. It's all right. We've already kind of dealt with that. I love that those 2 just got like a real quick takedown, you know? Just like, oh, no, they're gone.
I would not be looking out for her. I'd just be like,
Gisu!
Yeah,
you
Gisu,
rat
you
bitch!
okay?
Are you in that punk ass bitch? Okay. You can't catch me.
Ooh, ooh, kill him! Ooh, kill him!
Ow.
Never underestimate the power of pirate radio.
Get her, Morris. Get her.
Mama came to me, upset about some terrible mistake she had made. So we put the word out on KLOB, and guess what? People were listening. At least one of them. And they told the others.
Thanks, Morris.
Oh no!
Owe me an exclusive on-air interview for this. Okay.
No, why would you bully a handicapped person?
Right,
A person with
cancel
a wheelchair, yeah. I don't know if the term should be handicapped or disabled, and I feel like I goofed that, so. And also it'd be a person with a disability, not a disabled person.
Marona wasn't supposed to be there. Lazarus shouldn't have brought her. He killed my sister.
It's handy capable now. That's also fair.
No, that's not quite right.
No, that's not quite right.
Putty, listen.
I killed my sister.
I might not be your real grandmother.
I killed my sister.
But you're still my family.
What's so that? Eh? I kill lots of people.
What mood? Who needs to fix my? I don't need to fix my problems.
The only thing I can offer now is everything I've got.
And that's also cute, because that was what his dad said in the first one.
But there's always room
I wish I had made you bigger. It's okay, Nona. Look behind her.
How the hell did he see that? Oh, he's just talking about the hole. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
I thought like someone was gonna come over the hill for a minute. I was like, how did he see that?
Block.
There's no block. Yeah.
Low kick. This is like when little kids, what they think happens when they fight each other.
Yeah. Unavoidable attack. Get in the hole, Maligula.
Super difficult to dodge. Low kick. Your grandma's like.
I love you too, Grandma. What'd you say? Sorry.
It's like he's driving a mech.
Yeah.
Her little tappy feet.
Yeah. So good.
Nona!
You can't get rid of me! I'm a part of her!
Big deal. Everybody's got something like you. We just know how to keep it where it belongs.
Fucking just stabs her hand. Nona's fucking metal. Oh fuck, and this was my favorite coat.
Just Grandma committing murder casually. Well, I mean, it's her inner demon. She's allowed to murder them.
Nona! Nona!
Drowns her.
Raz!
Yay! We can save your dad now.
Now he's sterilized and he's gonna get a staph infection.
Do you have a funnel?
Now take Nick's brain and put it in the box.
So that's it.
And then give the box to Linda.
Gets to live out in
Yeah.
Needle Gulch with Ford as if she didn't just try to kill people.
You, of all people?
Hey, it was different when I did.
There it is.
There was a monster, and then, and now. I think she deserves a second.
That's right. Sit down, thumb.
I think I deserve a vacation. My brain's been through a lot.
Oh, no, you don't. I've kept this place afloat during your
Hey, welcome back at the very end, Jamie.
2 of the 17 weeks of
You missed every time I referenced you in this playthrough.
None of you can find me.
Don't worry, it was just me joking about I slept a headache out. Right on. Every time I have a dream fluff or something, I reference the time you were like, you gotta buy the dream fluffs, and I'm like, I don't want to go all the way back to camp.
Despite my best efforts, you interns have seen some really inappropriate things.
Like a bunch of old people making
You've also
out.
learned a truth that every Psychonaut
Everywhere.
should know. That there are flaws in our most venerated institutions, in our heroes.
One of your teachers looks like a thumb. I'm not gonna let it go. I'm sorry.
We all make mistakes, and we all need help sometimes. But we all deserve
Oh God!
a second chance.
He was looking at dude ever. He has a chocolate and spray beard. He kind of does.
Best. And I'm proud to say
Talking about Truman.
you have all graduated from the intern program.
Woo!
That's what I'm
You
talking
guys are now
about.
all getting paid.
You are all now officially junior agents of the Psychonauts.
Junior?
I'll take it.
I like to think that she states that they are junior until she fully sees how he fixed Ford.
Yeah. That was so good. Oh no, I hope this isn't I'm not recording. I hope this part isn't cut out of the VOD. I better say goodbye to YouTube. Bye YouTube. There, that way.